Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is. Back at it. We live.
Boom.
It's official. We out here, you know, fucking it up. I'm back. I got my Monday wrestling tees, Wrestling Tee Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Public Enemies, 2/3. I'm your host, Tron. Alongside me, I have Graham.
I'm here.
And he's here this time.
You feel me? You can see me this week. What's happening, y'all?
Last week we had a little technical difficulties, but we got it together and we are here.
We was gonna figure it out, man. We was gonna figure it out.
I told y'all. I thought we was playing.
They thought we was playing.
I thought we was playing. But yes, this is the last week we did SmackDown. This is the Monday Night Raw post show.
Yes, sir.
Go home show. Post show, go home show to Money in the Bank.
Yeah, definitely.
Did it feel like a go home show?
You know what? A little bit. There seemed like there was a sense of urgency on the show.
Yeah. Wow.
I felt like there was a bit of a sense of urgency on the show. So yeah, I'd say that in a sense it kind of felt like a go home show. I forgot it was a go home show until you mentioned that actually. So my bad.
Yeah, to me it felt like it. I think with it being pre-taped, you know, because they were in London, it kind of threw it off a little bit because you had spoilers going on all day.
And I didn't see any of them.
I didn't see it in it. I avoided it because I knew it was going to be some spoilers out there. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, go home show to Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is this Sunday. I feel like it's been a long time. The last pay-per-view was WrestleMania, right?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was April, right?
Yep.
That's a long damn time.
Yeah. It's like 5 weeks.
Damn, it's been a slow 5 weeks. Usually they zoom by and it's like, boom, here go another one. Boom, here go another one. Boom, here go another one.
I think it's kind of because they've been like back and forth on the stuff that they've been doing. So it kind of feels like it's been dragging out a little bit longer because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Wild card.
Wild card continues tonight.
Wild card continues. It's continuing. It's going on forever. I can say they threw a wild card with the announcement of the Super Showdown, WWE Super Showdown.
That was dope.
Pretty cool.
Saudi Arabia now.
Saudi Arabia. Taker Goldberg. Quick thoughts on that. I thought that was pretty interesting.
What are they doing?
I don't know, man.
You know what? Honestly, it's another novelty show, so it's a novelty match. So it's cool. It's a money grab. They getting their money. That's really what it is. So whatever.
Right. All right. Well, it is what it is. Let's get to talking about this Monday Night Raw, this go home show. Miz opens up Raw tonight with a special edition of Miz TV. What did he call it? He called it a. What did he call Roman? He called Roman some shit. I don't know. Nonetheless, it was a must see Miz TV. His guest Roman Reigns. What'd you think about the way they opened it up with this?
I liked it. I thought that Miz and Reigns bounced off of each other pretty well. I like the way Reigns threw to the video package. They had and like the promo that Miz cut. Yeah, like in between that exchange was really dope, and it looked like Roman Reigns was enjoying it too.
Yeah,
you know? So
he usually looks like he enjoys things when he's not like the lead guy or he's like not the main focus in the promo or the segment or whatever. So it was cool to see him comfortable for once,
Yeah.
and not just be thrown out there in the middle of the ring with 10,000 boos or whatever, however many people is out there. So basically, what we had here, I mean, we should have all seen it coming. You know, Miz, Roman, Shane, Elias. Basically, what ended up happening is Shane McMahon's music hits. He comes out. He says that Miz TV is over. Roman and Miz get attacked by Elias and Lashley, and then it turns into an impromptu tag team match. What do you think about this? Are you tired of the tag team matches yet?
Where's Teddy Long? Player. No, seriously. If they're gonna do this,
they got to do it right?
Just go ahead and bring him back. You know, tag team match.
At least it you know, that'd be the biggest pop for a tag team match in a long time if they brought him back to do that.
It would.
Tag team match, player. Oh yeah. Elias and Bobby Lashley, you're gonna go 2-on-2 with Roman and the Miz, player.
And that match right now. Hello. Like your uncle, nigga.
Get me a referee out here.
Sure. No, but they had it was a good segment. I mean, well, I like the Miz and Reigns portion of it. It's just, like I said last week, man, it's just becoming a little bit too much shame for me.
Yeah. He's doing some work right now. He's got Roman, he's got the Miz, he's playing boss. He's wearing a lot of hats.
Yeah. Yep.
So, you know, it is what it is, though. This match ends in a DQ with Shane yanking Roman Reigns from the apron, launching him into the steel steps. At the end of the match, you had you know what was really cool? I didn't see the Roman dive coming.
I didn't see it either.
I thought that was really cool. How that usually you see it coming. A lot of his moves and spots are telegraphed. Yeah, so it got a very genuine pop. Him doing the dive. But yeah, I thought that the end of this match was pretty good. Even though you got Shane, which I think I'm with you. We're all tired of seeing Shane.
Elias is tightrope. The old school walk. That was dope.
Now
he walked all the way across.
He walked all the way across. I thought he was gonna fall.
Walk with Elias.
I was hoping he'd fall.
Shady.
That'd have been news if he fell. But match ends in a DQ. Miz and Roman are victorious. What do you think about the video packages that they're doing with certain superstars?
They should keep doing them. They should do more.
You don't think it's too much?
No. I think they should do them for people that aren't necessarily on TV as much, though.
Oh, okay.
Or people that are lower on the card, so
right.
You could get a little bit more of an understanding of their character and see if, you know, there's a connection there with the audience or whatever.
Yeah.
But I have no problem with them. I will have a problem with them if they continue to only do them for the main stars like Seth and Roman. Like, I don't need to see a 6-minute video package for Roman on SmackDown and on Raw. You know, like, at least have some semblance of, you know, the shake up still. Like, if you're going to do a whole, like, a spotlight package on Reigns, even though he's a wild card tonight, just show that on SmackDown. You feel me? But, I mean, whatever.
No, that is true. That's a good way to look at it.
Too many masters to serve.
Too many masters. Well, they ran a video package of AJ Styles and Seth Rollins showing the journey that the two have taken to this point to get to finally face to face in the WWE. I know they keep putting emphasis on that for the first time in WWE, but it's not the first time they've actually met up and had a match against each other.
Well, the first week, I think they said it's going to be a first time ever. And then they've been cleaning it up since then. And I thought they did a pretty good job of continuing to do that tonight and bringing that all together.
Right.
Yeah.
Fantastic job, Michael Cole. Next match, we see the return of Mojo Rawley and Apollo Crews. And this one was a little weird. I had a feeling it was going to be. It was pretty quick. It ended up being Apollo Crews doing what he normally does with the little flip, and he tweaked his knee, and then all of a sudden Mojo Rawley took advantage of it, and he picked up the victory here. But it was a little awkward, and it was a little quick, and I don't think they did enough to tell us or to show us who Mojo Rawley is at this point.
I wrote in my notes, Mojo versus Apollo, blah. New Mojo, don't like. That's what I wrote in my notes. Don't like new Mojo. Didn't like old Mojo. Like, not like I don't like him like as a person because I don't know this dude, but just I'm not into his character. I'm not into his in-ring. I'm just not into it. Yeah. And even with the rebrand, you know what I have a problem with? I have a problem with this Apollo Crews thing. Him just showing up on Raw. I mean, I guess with the wild card thing, it's like, all right, fuck it. I get drafted to SmackDown and I can't get booked on SmackDown. You guys say that there's a wild card thing. I'm going to go to Raw. Okay. I can understand that.
So is he's
a SmackDown superstar. He got drafted to SmackDown.
Was he a wild card last week?
No. No, he wasn't.
So are they switching the wild cards now?
The wild cards are going to change.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the wild cards are going to change. They're just saying Roman's taking advantage of it, really. Like, he's back. Like, Roman said, I'm the line leader. Everybody line up after me.
Get in line.
Right, yeah.
Wow.
But, I mean, to draft Apollo to SmackDown and then to not book him for a month on SmackDown and then institute the wild card thing and say, hey, you know what? Why don't we just bring him to SmackDown? I mean, bring him to Raw. And then he loses in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
For what?
For the return of Mojo Rawley. It's only right.
Luke Harper would kill for that 2 minutes of television time.
He sure would.
I'm sure one of the colognes, you feel me, would kill for that TV time.
Absolutely.
What's up?
We need answers.
I don't need answers on the Luke Harper part or the Mojo Rawley part. Just do better with people that I like. Here we go.
Apollo Crews. All right. Well, congratulations, Mojo Rawley. You picked up your victory on Monday Night Raw tonight. Alexa Bliss. She lost her bags.
She did.
Where did she lose her bags?
Somewhere between America and London. I don't know.
They didn't tell us exactly where she left them.
I was assuming it was an airport baggage thing.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Whoever she was speaking to on the phone, she was speaking very, very rude. I didn't appreciate that, Alexa. We're supposed to be nice to everyone. We're supposed to show love and be courteous and kind to everyone. It's not their fault your bags went missing. Anyways, Alexa Bliss, her bags are missing. Nikki Cross greets her backstage, which was a very weird altercation between those two. I almost thought it was going to be like another one of those love angles, like, oh, I care about you. I love you.
Like a weird Sasha Bailey, I love you, or Mickey Trish.
Sasha Bailey, I love you, with a little bit of Mickey Trish.
Oh, a little Salt Bae.
Yeah, just a little
Salt Bae sprinkled in there.
Basically, what ends up happening is Alexa says she can't compete. She doesn't have her bags. She doesn't have the ring gear. She doesn't have the shoes. And, basically talks Nikki Cross into taking her spot, which I'm sure Nikki Cross was very, very happy from the look on her face to be taking her place. What you think about that?
All right. So, first of all, Alexa is really good at her job because I don't like her. Oh man, she gets under my skin. She's really good. She's really good. I'm saying, man, they've been doing like so many bait and switches with her. I've been like wondering like if something's wrong with her, if like she's injured or if like something's going on. I think there was like a rumor like a couple of months ago that like she might have been pregnant or something like that, or you know what I'm saying. But all that taken with a grain of salt, of course. But
yeah.
With like she really gets under my skin. So I mean, golf clap to Alexa for that because you're great. But I liked this honestly, and I'll couple this statement with I liked pretty much all of the backstage segments tonight.
Yeah,
I thought that they did a really good job of balancing the in-ring action with some backstage stuff. With like, just not like the standard, hey, Charlie Caruso is going to stand right here and interview you in front of the Raw Tron and the red backdrop, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But this was a good exchange because not only did it explain or give reason to Alexa being taken out of the match, it also explained why we haven't seen Nikki Cross. So from what I gather, it looks like Nikki Cross is officially on Raw now. She said, I've been here for 4 weeks and I don't think anybody's really noticed me. So that line kind of made me think, okay, they're saying she's on Raw. I didn't catch her nameplate when she came out for her entrance or whatever. So I can't say with 100% certainty, but that's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
So I like that they kind of put a bow on why Alexa wasn't going to be in the match. Nikki's taking her place. Why we haven't seen Nikki, and officially adding Nikki to the Raw roster.
Right. Why do you think they're doing that with her, with Alexa?
I have no idea.
Why do you think she wrestles sometimes and then she doesn't? Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. I heard so many things before and after WrestleMania as to why she, like you said, wasn't wrestling. And I heard pregnant. I heard she was sick. I heard she was, dealing with injuries. I heard she wasn't wrestling anymore. So I don't know. I thought that with this happening, maybe she won't be in the Money in the Bank ladder match or something. I don't know. But
I don't know. Maybe you got to pay to see Alexa, dog. $9.99.
$9.99.
Sure.
You got to pay for this. Next up, contract signing.
Cool.
Double contract signing. The man, the queen, and the lady.
Ooh, yeah.
Money in the Bank, Raw Women's and SmackDown Women's Championship match. What'd you think of this segment?
Pretty cool.
Sort of seemed like they were ganging up on Becky there. The blondes, so the internet will say, the blondes were ganging up. Oh my gosh, the blondes were ganging up on her. I'm so sick of these blondes, big-breasted blondes that are just out there. Vince just all he cares about is big-breasted blondes.
Well, no, but I'm joking. It was a cool segment. It was different because the format was different. Since it was a double contract signing. Charlotte's right. Charlotte didn't lie. Becky's at the top of the mountain. She's still sending shots at everybody like she ain't got nothing. that's I don't know if that's a chip on her shoulder and her getting cocky, or if that's her way of staying motivated.
She says she's built a reputation she can't live up to.
That's interesting.
I told all y'all Becky fans. I told all y'all this last year. And what y'all do to me? You slandered me. You went on the internet and you made fun of me. Well, she's gonna lose one of those titles. I guarantee you that.
I hope not. I hope not. Not at Money in the Bank anyway.
Graham loves the man.
Hey, we did coin the term Beck Papa bitch. You know what I'm saying? You got Greg Popovich. You know what I'm saying? Legendary coach, pure fundamentals. He's always gonna get you to the playoffs. You're gonna have a great run. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a good run. You might not make it all the way, but you know what? You're gonna give him hell. You're gonna give him hell on the way there. I'll tell you that much. You know who else has got pure fundies? Becky Lynch. Beck Papa bitch. Really out here.
Hashtag that.
Becky Duncan. Becky Duncan. You feel me?
And you can hashtag that immediately. You can
hashtag Beck Papa bitch.
Beck Papa bitch.
Because yeah, Lacey's got the woman's right. But Becky, she's Papa bitch. Becky like Remy Ma.
Oh shit, man. Poor Becky. What do you think?
That's what you get on the Public Enemies podcast.
Oh yeah,
you get references and comparisons with wrestlers and rap shit. There you go. Back to you, Tronathan Coachman.
All right, hold on, wait. I'm getting word. No, I'm joking.
Here, you gotta have a slight delay. Yeah. All right, everybody.
Oh man. Follow us on Twitter at the Enemies POD. Tap in with us. What Graham said, this is exactly what you're gonna get listening to and interacting with the Public Enemies podcast. So make sure you guys follow us. And make sure you guys visit publicenemiespodcast.com where you can listen, and subscribe to the podcast, the flagship show, which drops every Thursday. Talk about a great deal of shit on there. So we just gave y'all a little taste, a little Salt Bay of what you can expect when you listen to the podcast. So make sure you make sure you subscribe to that. But what did you think of the triple, or I'm sorry, it was the double, the AKA the blonde power bomb?
Ooh, the blonde bomb. Ooh.
The double blonde bomb.
That was cool. Yeah, I like that. The double blonde bomb, the DBB.
Yeah. There we go. Hashtag that.
It was cool. It was cool. It was cool for the look. For the look, and to see Charlotte on one side holding up the SmackDown Women's title, and then Lacey on the other side holding up the Raw Women's title, and of course Becky in the middle.
Yeah. I was like, the fans are gonna be mad at this, boy.
Good.
Woo! The blondes are on the rise again. The blondes are standing tall.
Do you think Wrestling 101 tells you that means that both of them are going to lose on Sunday?
Yep. Both of them are going to lose, and maybe we get a cash in. I don't know. I think I should hold off on that, though.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that. Baron Corbin versus Ricochet.
I almost said why, and then I was like, oh, but Corbin's in the Money in the Bank match too. I was like, all right.
I did the same thing. I'm like, all right. Why are they?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. This is let everybody in the Money in the Bank ladder matches compete against each other. Now, this is kind of strange because I know a lot of people wanted there to be qualifying matches leading up to Money in the Bank. And they kind of went backwards. They kind of just told us who's all going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And then they had them go against each other the week before, sort of, in a way. They've all kind of been going against each other back and forth. I don't know, man. It's a little backwards to me. A good match, though. Ricochet picked up the victory. Oh, I'm sorry. Baron Corbin picked up the victory. What do you think about Ricochet not picking up the victory here?
My first thought was why. But that was because my second thought was, oh shit, Baron Corbin's also in the Money in the Bank match.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever. But this whole Ricochet lose, Ricochet win, Ricochet lose, Ricochet win. Whatever.
I hope he doesn't get lost in the fold, man.
I'm also a very avid Baron Corbin fan / hater.
Mm-hmm.
He has a great move set. He's I guess it's also the same thing I said about Alexa Bliss. He's like really good at his job, and he's like one of those people that actually from time to time can get under my skin. And I'm like, man, can they do something or not do this? Can they not do something with this guy rather than do something? Can they not do something with him? Like, let him trade places with Harper or something. You know, let him go home and collect checks for 6 months. But then I think, but he's really good, you know, so keep him around. You know,
he is good.
I'll endure.
I appreciate Baron Corbin. I like Baron Corbin. I actually think that he should have been in line for a championship match. That's how much I like Baron Corbin.
Okay.
But, you know, that's why I'm the bad guy. Next up, Naomi, Dana Brooke, Natalya, and Nikki Cross. Fatal 4-way match.
This was cool.
This was very cool. Dana Brooke
spots.
Dana Brooke showed a lot. I did like the spots, and I liked the winner even more. Nikki Cross picked up the victory. What you think about that?
Good way to debut Nikki. Also furthers the backstage segment with her and Alexa from earlier in the night. She gets the win. Dana Brooke looks good. I love optimistic Dana Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
I just, she's like, you go get him, you know, slightly above average Dana Brooke, you know, like, you know,
yeah,
like lukewarm, you know, not super hot, not on fire, lukewarm, you know, Dana Brooke. She's cool. They had a spot that they did. Natty had Dana in kind of like a surfboard, and Naomi came through and she did a bulldog on Dana from that, and that was beautiful. Like that, it was different. You feel me? It looked good. I was like, that was dope. They had a couple good spots. I like the match.
Nice little sneak peek of what we might see Sunday. With them in the Money in the Bank ladder match. I thought the Money in the Bank ladder match last year for the girls was good. A lot of people don't really agree with me, but I don't care. I
think that we had damn near said that might have been like almost match of the night last year.
I think we did.
I think we really liked that match. Yeah, I agree. They had a good match.
A really, really good match. So looking forward to see what they do again this year. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. I always say that. Every Money in the Bank ladder match, I hope nobody gets hurt because that would suck. We don't need any more people being out with injury and have another reason for Vince to tell us that the ratings are going down because of injuries. Anyways, after the match, Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss set up the ladder. Alexa climbs up there. Or I'm sorry, Nikki was climbing up there, but then she was stopped. And then Alexa went up there and took the briefcase down. What do you think about this? What do you think this tells us?
Yeah. Alexa Bliss holding up the briefcase, getting under my skin again. After she didn't do nothing. That's just Oh, good old white privilege Alexa Bliss. Like, oh man.
I think that it would be even better if Alexa actually won.
Two-time.
Back
to back on them.
Mm-hmm. It's
I
only
wouldn't
right.
be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I mean, but then they'd probably do something crazy like have her win, have her cash in, bring Nia Jax back, and then have this whole feud. We don't want to see that again.
Vince, don't do it.
Please don't do it. Backstage segment with Sami Zayn. Dismissing all the WWE universe, saying that he has no chance in winning this match against Braun Strowman tonight.
Another good backstage segment.
I think it was very, very good.
Takes Braun, takes Drew out of the match with Braun, remixes that, makes it a false count anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy and Braun have already gotten history, especially from last year, the year before, and then even recently with last weekend throwing him in the dumpster. Like it's good.
I thought they were gonna kill that just because we saw Sammy in the WWE title match on SmackDown Tuesday. I thought that they were just going to kill the whole dumpster thing, but I'm glad they went back to it. Glad that we were able to see and get a little bit more of an understanding as to why Braun even did it in the first place. So that was great. Like you said, another great backstage segment. Rey Mysterio versus Cesaro.
Rey Mysterio, Cesaro also had a good backstage segment.
They did. And my apologies for not bringing that up. I want to know something.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Why what? Which part?
Why did Cesaro do what he did?
Cesaro is a heel. It was a bully tactic. Rey is smaller than him. I'm fishing right now.
Yeah.
Just locker room banter.
I think he's pissed off that he doesn't have his partner with him. Huh?
Yeah, good old Shamey.
Mm-hmm. I think he's pissed off. I think he's angry.
I thought it was random. Granted, I thought it was random. But like I said, the backstage segments I really liked tonight because Cesaro interjecting himself into that was unwarranted, but that's what heels are supposed to do. They're supposed to do stupid shit like that, and piss people off. It touched a nerve with Rey, booked a match for later in the night. 1 + 1 = 2. Here we go. We got a reason for these guys to be in the ring. Now they're in the ring. They had a good match too, by the way.
And at least he's in the ring. I mean, we don't want to hear they're not using Cesaro complaints, So that was good. I'm glad. Pre-match, Samoa Joe had a promo. He had a promo. He claimed Rey Mysterio crossed the line by bringing Dominic into the WWE, and he hopes to see Dominic there on Sunday.
Yep. So I guess we're gonna see Dominic on Sunday. If you guys out there didn't catch that,
We should have known we were going to see Dominic there on Sunday. I mean, I think he probably was supposed to be there at WrestleMania, but with Rey and his ankle and how that turned out, I don't think that happened. So
this better be a good storyline. This better get it better get good real quick because ain't nothing happened yet. They was trying to do it before Mania, leading into it. So them both being drafted to Raw, and then the writers on Raw or whoever, maybe Vince was like, "Yeah, we're doing that," or whatever. You feel me? Like this story better be good for y'all to say, "Ah, shit, we can't do it. We got to scrap it." Ah, shit, fuck it. You know what? It's a month later. Run it. Like, all right, cool. Now I'm watching. Like,
I think it's got to be good because they've now involved Dominic.
Dominic was supposed to be involved then. You feel me? So I'm like,
Right.
whatever they're gonna do with Dominic, better fucking be good.
I feel like they could do a lot with this. I'm not even going to speak on it too much because I'm going to leave that for the prediction show. Gotcha. But they could do a lot with this. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. Rey Mysterio versus Cesaro. Rey Mysterio gets the victory. Like I said,
you notice he's following my request. My request for him to do the frog splash as his finish. Rey, just break me off a little something. You feel me? Like I don't even want too much. You feel me? A little 17%. You feel me? I'll take. You know what I'm saying?
Cut the check, Rey. All right, we're giving y'all ideas over here. We don't play that here at the Enemies.
Western Union, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Walmart, your mama, all the shit.
eBay, Amazon. Yeah, you can send it right to my house. Yeah.
All
of it.
All
right. Revival.
I missed this.
Okay. So they dismissed the Usos' recent antics, and they promised that their embarrassing ends now and challenging them to prove their tag team supremacy. Yeah. So they're basically saying, look, you guys aren't going to embarrass us anymore. This ain't going to happen. We're gonna put an end to this, and it ain't going to be pretty.
Okay.
I think that they should have a match. And I think that the Revival needs to do exactly what they say they're going to do. They're going to prove that they're the top guys, that they're indeed the top guys. And I think that they should put the Usos away.
I agree.
I think it's time.
I think when they do, have they had a match yet? They haven't had a match yet, right?
I don't think so.
Or did
they may have had some type of match, but
maybe when they first it's escaping me. When they first got drafted to Raw, did they fight the?
I don't think that was against the Revival. I don't think so. Okay. Well, no. They've had several backstage encounterments, but I don't think they've ever had a match against each other. It's always the Revival and Hawkins and Ryder and Revival and somebody else.
Okay, so whenever they do have their match, if they have it at Money in the Bank, the Revival needs to win.
Yep. I agree.
That's what should happen.
Yeah.
That's what should happen.
If it doesn't,
we don't always get that.
If it doesn't, then we know why, Vince.
Yeah. Because FTR, right?
If it doesn't, we know why.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Oh, man. Firefly Funhouse.
Let's get to it, man.
Bray Wyatt promised the secret. He said that it's almost time for him to show the world what he's been working on. He said that while there's still a lot of darkness in his soul, he's learned how to harness and control it. And then it happened.
The hurt and the heel, right? And
yeah.
Ramblin' Rabbit was there.
Yeah.
All right. All right, cool.
Hold on. They either shot that. They either shot this before he died, or Bray was like, "Nah, we got to bring him back."
Yeah, maybe it doesn't matter. Whatever happens in the Firefly Funhouse is like it's like a safe haven, or like whatever happens in there like doesn't really happen or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. But so he kind of debuted the new thing, right?
He did the Joker Beetlejuice gimmick.
Explain this to me. It does look like it is kind of like a Joker Beetlejuice type thing. Like, where's he going with this?
I have no clue, but I like it. It's legit. You know, it looks like a. I don't know if you've played the video game. What video game is it? It's Payday.
No, never played.
Let me see if I can find it. It's the masks look really. Hold on. I'm sorry, I have to, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you put it up on the screen?
Yep. Oh, not really like it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, not really. Kind of. I mean, if you kind of, a little bit, just kind of weird. But
okay.
That's the first thing that I thought of when I saw it, and then I thought of the Joker, and then Beetlejuice because of
pinstripes.
The pinstripes,
like that. That's like a Beetlejuice type of thing.
Now, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know where they're going with this, but I like it.
I like the reveal. I like the fit. I like the mask.
Mm-hmm.
I just really like we said last week. Like I really want them to get to the shits. I expected this week we were gonna get like some type of like reveal or like the final whatever. Because like we said, we didn't really expect them to like start a program this week. We would more so expect them to start a program next week after the Money in the Bank reset or at Money in the Bank, whatever.
Right.
Do we know what brand Rey's on? Bray's on? Is he on Raw? Is he on SmackDown?
No, because they've been running these Firefly Funhouses on both Raw and SmackDown. So
yeah,
maybe he's on 205 Live.
Yeah, he's dropped a few pounds. He's dropped a few
That's
pounds,
right.
You know,
maybe he's 205. Yeah. Maybe he's on that Tony Nese diet.
Gotcha. Yeah, but I like it. I'm being optimistic Dana Brooke on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be good.
Yeah, me too.
I want it to be good. Yeah.
I want it to be really good. Hopefully it is really good.
Me too. I hope it is. Man, I hope it is.
We'll have to wait and see on the next edition of the Firefly Funhouse, ladies and gentlemen. But that's that.
We're really glad that you're out. This is a friendship that will never ever end.
Hey, what if that's his theme music?
The music?
Yeah.
See, that would be kind of creepy.
Does he compete with the mask or without the mask?
Without the mask.
Without the mask.
Without the mask. Because he's worn a mask before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what does he make his entrance with the mask? Does he put the mask on at any point during the match? Does he switch up? What happens? I don't think they want to mess around with that type of stuff because then you'd have a Finn Balor demon situation to where you don't know when to bring the demon. You don't know when to bring, the man. I think you're right. I think he's just wrestle himself.
Yeah.
No mask.
Entrance mask. Take the mask off.
Yeah.
You think he's still going to do the crab walk thing?
I think so. That's signature. That's signature Bray Wyatt there.
Yeah.
Does he smile when he takes the mask off?
I think he's going to do a lot of smiling. I think he's going to do a lot of Bryant Gumbel, like, like,
yowie, wowie.
Yeah, I liked it.
I think.
Were you able to catch what the voices were saying?
I heard "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star," and that was it.
Okay, all right, cool.
That's all I heard.
All right, there we go.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I bet Luke Harper would he'd want to be a part of this too instead of staying at home.
I'm sure.
But yeah, Seth Rollins has an interview. He says that AJ has shown his true colors. And this is about more than respect. He pointed out other singles matches that him and Styles have had, which goes back to what we said earlier about them kind of cleaning everything up. Do you think it was important that they showed that footage of them having a match in the past, or you think that they shouldn't have even bothered?
I do think it was important. I think it was important, like we said earlier, to clean up, as they have been doing with the whole first time ever thing or whatever, first time ever in WWE, and then showing the video footage shows that there is some history there. And this is, what was that, 2006? So 13 years ago. Okay, so that's the 10-year challenge or the 13-year challenge of the difference of, this is where they were in 2006, and Seth was able to make it to WWE in this amount of time, and AJ had already been wrestling for this amount of time, and now he's finally here, and he's been here for 3 years, and he's still got that chip on his shoulder. He's got something to prove. He doesn't want to be Vince McMahon's pit bull because he's more like a bulldog, right?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Right? Get it, Georgia Bulldogs. I'm AJ. I get it, bro. I get it. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. But I did like the video package. I liked it. It was dope. And Seth cut a really good promo too.
Seth always has really good promos, man. You know what? I will say this. I like the backstage promos. I like the segments tonight, but I think this was one too many for me tonight.
The backstage segments?
Yeah, it was one too many. I was just like, oh God. Luke Harper would love this time right now.
I feel you.
Worlds collide. Access Harper.
Damn.
Shout out Luke, man. I thought, what happened? See, what happened to that? Oh, I don't care where I'm at. I'm gonna make the most of it. Now he's sitting at home and he doesn't even want to. He wants to go.
Well, yeah, because remember he put out that statement like before Access, and he was like, "I'm going to use this as fuel for the fire." And then 2 weeks later, he was like, "Man, fuck this shit."
He said, "Peace."
Vince was like, "Nah, bro. Hey, Rico. Take your motherfucking ass home. Go do your motherfucking homework." Hit that nigga with the observer report face ass.
Oh yeah. Braun Strowman and Sami Zayn. Winner enters the Money in the Bank ladder match. Did they need another entry in this match, or do you think that they're just,
So this is the second. The second week in a row they've run an angle on Raw. If you lose your spot. They did this with Ricochet and Robert Roode. I almost said Bobby Roode. I don't want to disrespect him, man.
Was Braun already in this match?
Braun was already in this match, yeah.
Then why did they say they were like Michael Cole was like, oh,
the winner goes on to the winner advances.
He said, I guess we didn't. He said, I guess we didn't have an 8th contestant. So yeah, the winner of this, like he said it in a way that you would think, oh shit, like I just checked just now, he is on the graphic. So that's weird that Cole would even. That's gonna be another thing that people point out, and it's
whatever. I'm not gonna nitpick with it, but
yeah.
Another week of something with some type of stakes.
Yeah.
Big or small, I think that they need to figure out a way to make some of this stuff matter and give it reason. And I think that with the backstage segments, even if it might have been, one too many for your liking, I understand that. But I think that can support the reasons for some of these things happening.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Like I said again, I'm being optimistic Dana Brooke on this. So I want it to be good. I want them to do well. If this is any indication of, how it might be going forward, then yeah, I would. I just, man, when they do stuff like this and they do like really good shows, it's like, bro, why can't y'all always do this?
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time, it's like, fuck. I mean, I'm not writing this shit 52 weeks out of the year.
Right.
I'm not coming up with 38,000 ideas and, you feel me, 29,999 of them get shot down type shit. You feel me? So I don't know, but I get really discouraged when they do hella dope and then they go back to just blah shows. But
Hold on, Vince. I'll call you back.
Oh.
Sorry, that was Vince. Sorry.
I guess he wants you to rewrite 205 Live, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
He said we need Buddy Murphy back on 205 Live. It ain't working out on SmackDown, so yeah.
It's not.
That dark match segment he had with Ali was trash. Get him back to 205 Live.
So this whole False Count Anywhere match, I really dug. I liked it. I guess maybe at the. Go ahead.
What'd you think of everybody getting involved in the match?
Stakes shows that they cared. They want to get the biggest threat out of the match. Braun won it last year. Can't have that happen again. He's the biggest. He's the strongest. Damn near shit just as fast as Ricochet. Braun is fast, man.
Yeah.
Braun is like big and quick. Pause. But what I'm saying, like it made sense for them to be like, all right, well, let's. And then like part of me was like, okay, well, Sammy earlier was like, I'm sure you could find something to do with Drew McIntyre. Something. I'm sure you could find something to do with him. And then as the show went on, I was like, and as that match went on, I think they were like fighting in the crowd, and I realized light bulb went off. I was like, what happened to Drew McIntyre? Like,
yeah.
I thought that, like, they mentioned, I'm sure you could find something for him to do. I wasn't sure if that was going to end up being something like he holds a grudge about that, or is like, cancel my match and then don't book me another match type shit. Maybe he attacked Shane. I would love that, but he didn't. But he got involved here. And I thought that they had some pretty good spots, even with that, like the backstage stuff there, the DDT on top of the chair. When Sammy's like running away from Braun, and Braun just runs up and bear hug clothesline from the back, though, it's like, how do you brace yourself for that?
Yeah,
type shit. So I like that. And then I like the fact that Drew tried to help Sammy basically eliminate Braun from the situation, from the equation. It didn't work, his first his initial attempt, and then they end up brawling back to the ring or the ringside area, and then Drew comes back, but Drew has help now. He went and got Baron Corbin and then it made me feel like he didn't immediately go out when they went out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a little bit of time there to where it's like you could imagine, like, in the back of your head, like, you feel me, like Drew running around the corner like, Baron, let's go. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got to get this nigga right now. Like, we got to dog it. Like, get him. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I don't know. I'm trying to optimistic Dana Brooke, but like, I want it to be good, bro. I want it to be good. So I'm finding the stuff that I liked. I liked it.
That's good. See, take notes. That's what it should be about.
Yeah.
Thank you, Graham. Graham finds the good. Graham finds the good. Sami Zayn picks up the victory, and he is now inserted in the Money in the Bank ladder match. What do you think about this decision?
Cool. Before Drew and Baron got involved, I kind of thought of Kevin Owens getting involved here and being a wild card and coming to help Sammy get into the Money in the Bank match. You know what I'm saying? Like, Owens came out and kind of helped him a little bit, you know what I'm saying, last week during the triple threat, or he was really like more focused on Kofi. But there was a situation where he made Kofi vulnerable enough to get him back in the ring for Sammy to Blue Thunderbomb and try pin.
Right.
But I guess it wouldn't make sense to intermingle Kevin Owens into this situation when he's got a world title program going on. Good. Sami Zayn is in the Money in the Bank match. What's going on with Braun Strowman? Is he all right? He good? Or they was just like, you know what? Let's put Sammy in this spot. I don't know.
Right. It's funny you mentioned Kevin Owens. If Sami Zayn were to win the Money in the Bank contract, does that mean he's able to take the briefcase and be a wild card and be able to cash in on Raw or SmackDown?
Yes. Because there's 4 from Raw, 4 from SmackDown, only 1 briefcase.
That's interesting.
Right? Well, they haven't mentioned, you got to cash in on the champion of your own brand. They haven't said that.
Oh, okay. They'll leave that to like 2 minutes before the match, and Michael Cole will say, this match is now no disqualification, triple time limit, no time limit for the championship. Grab a ladder. If you get the tallest ladder and grab the briefcase, then you get to cash in at whenever you want. And I don't know.
Right.
It'll be 1,000 stipulations 5 minutes before the match. Oh, ow.
Tallest ladder, get the briefcase.
Cole is he's gotten horrible at bailing them out of little things like that. Like even like tonight, like, this match is for the apparently we didn't have all the contestants for the Money in the Bank ladder match. So we're gonna find an 8th participant right now tonight. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
You suck, Cole. Post-match, Braun returned to his feet and Corbin threw Zayn back out in response. Strowman seized the moment and he choke slammed Sammy through the announce table.
Enough. Enough. He lost.
It's
Let him
over.
lose, man.
It's over.
Let him lose. What's the point? Well, we got to send the crowd home happy, face ass.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
Mm-hmm.
It's London.
Mm-hmm.
They liked the show.
Mm-hmm. They had a lot of fun.
Like what? Why? I wish somebody would have called an audible there. Because what's the point? Like
they get ready to send Sammy back out there, and Vince and the producers are like, no, don't do it.
I just don't see what was the point of that, of Braun getting his heat back. What was the point of that?
Yeah. He's
not in the match no more. Now what?
And I think it completely kills like what you've built up at this point. Like it kills the fact that, McIntyre and Corbin and everybody did what they did to keep him out of the match. Kind of messes that whole thing up, if you ask me.
Yeah, we just had to dog this man for 6 minutes to get you to pin him for 3 seconds. And a minute and 24 seconds later, he back up choke slamming people through tables.
Yeah.
What? For what? Enough, man. I'm fed up. I had enough. I had enough of Shane. I had enough of Mojo. I had enough of Braun. I had enough of Alexa. I had enough of Aaron. Yo, serve all these people up on a smooth little platter. You know what I'm saying? Toss that shit.
Now Graham's giving us the bad of the show.
Man, I tell you what I like, and then I tell you what I don't like. It's like the sweet and sour little. What is it? All right, let me stop. First they're sweet, and then they're sour.
No.
Oh yeah, that's grand face.
Well, that was the closing to Monday Night Raw tonight. Like I said, it was was a pretty good show. A little underwhelming with the fact that it was taped, it being the go home show to Money in the Bank, but sometimes with scheduling and we had chose San Jose, and sometimes with the scheduling things don't happen the way it's supposed to, but we're very happy to have it right here in our backyard, Takeover 25. That was probably the most bullshit reason.
I'm sorry,
probably the truth.
I'm sorry, was that your impression of Triple H or Jay-Z? I can't. I'm not sure if that was your Triple H or if that was your Jay-Z. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Young Hove on the Public Enemies podcast post show here.
Oh my God. That was definitely the game.
That was the God MC, me, J Hove. Yes, Triple H and Jay-Z are the same person. If you guys haven't caught what I'm throwing by now, Jay-Z and Triple H are exactly the same person. Their careers are freaking parallel. Hey. If I got to prove it, I will. But I'm saying, all I got to say is jiggle with the rollie in the vest. Jiggle with the rollie in the vest. Hey, there you go. That's all I'm saying, man.
Hey, man. For real.
And that's what you get here on the Public Enemies podcast. You got Graham comparing Becky Lynch to Remy Ma. You got Jay-Z and Triple H are the same person. There you go. That's what you get.
Fantastic.
I got more. I got more.
Oh, man. I should have seen that one coming.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Well, I think that's it for tonight.
Hey, we knocked it out. We got this one done. Last week when we did the test run with the SmackDown show, the technical difficulties was just, man, it was an array of things that went wrong. But we did the show. We wanted to make sure that we could at least know what we're doing when we do it right. So now that we're, we got it. We'll get the hang of this shit, and there'll be more of these.
We're gonna get it. It's gonna be getting. It's gonna be gotten. I'm gonna make sure this damn light has been shining me in my damn face this whole time. But we're gonna get it together.
Yeah, I got to get my lighting thing together over here.
See, your lighting's good though, man. Your lighting's great. My lighting is just—it's in my damn face. It's like, ugh.
We'll see.
But we're gonna get it though. This is just the very first Monday Night Raw post show. The very second Public Enemy post show. All together collectively. It was fun. Like I said earlier, follow us on Twitter at the Enemies POD. Go to publicenemiespodcast.com and subscribe to the Public Enemies podcast. That is our flagship show that drops every single Thursday. Don't forget about that. We're going to be back here tomorrow night. We're going to be back tomorrow night for some SmackDown. Maybe I'll throw a little 205 in there or something. Maybe throw. Wait, there we go.
Sprinkle me, man.
And yeah, we'll have a lot more going forward for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, follow us on Twitter at the Enemies POD. Go to publicenemiespodcast.com. For everything Public Enemies, all our socials, anywhere where you can want to listen to the podcast. Subscribe, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, you name it, it's all there.
Subscribe to the YouTube too.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Hey, I always wanted to say this. Hit the bell.
Hey.
Hit the bell, right? You get the notifications. You'll never miss a show. I swear to you, it works.
Hit the bell. So hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Hit the bell, to let you know that when we're going to go live and when we're uploading a video. And don't forget, it's right there.
Right.
Right there. Leave a comment. Interact with us. What else? It's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I'm Wrestling Tees Tron. I got on a Matt Hardy delete shirt.
It's funny. I tried to get like you earlier. I was like, let me. I was like, I got a wrestling show. I was like, I don't. I was like, well, I'm a rap nigga. I'll throw on a rap nigga shirt. There we go. Whatever. It's a shirt.
There we go. It's a good mix because that's what we all about here at the Public Enemies Podcast. All right, we're about all that. It's a good mix.
I like that.
So, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you.
Are we doing live predictions show on YouTube this week?
Yes, we are. Live. When should we do that?
Are we gonna do it live or should we do it tomorrow?
I think we should do it live.
Yeah,
I think we should.
We'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know all of that stuff. And don't forget, live post-show after Money in the Bank on Sunday.
Yes. Hey, and if you guys, whatever you guys would rather, again, follow us at the Enemies POD on Twitter. Follow us at the Enemies POD on Instagram. We got some cool pics up there. A lot of info about the shows. And again, let us know what you prefer, what you like, how you feel, what you don't like. Interact with us. We will interact back. And there it is. You got anything else to say, Graham?
That's it. That's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow, Doug.
See you tomorrow. SmackDown Live. This is Tron. That's Graham.
That's me.
We're out.
That's him. Peace.